Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Welcome to IFYL, Inspirations for Your Life. It is so great to be with you on this fantastic Friday night. It is December 9th, 2022, just about 11:33 p.m. Trying to get this under the wire before midnight. Been a really crazy week with lots of things happening, and actually I'm in the midst of a 10 party countdown. I've gone to like four or five already. I've got five more to go before I go on vacation. So, been a lot of great stuff. So, we have a great show here for you tonight. If you're new to IFYL, you'll see a QR code at the top right. Just grab your smartphone, launch the camera app, point over to the QR code, touch the lips, and you'll get my link tree with lots of great information to improve your life and everyone else you care so much about, including yourself. And so we start on a Saturday, which we'll be doing tomorrow, and we roll all the way through the week, and we finish them on a Friday. And we have a master topic. Thank you much for our friends, colleagues, and wonderful associates for joining us. I really do appreciate you for being with us. You know, you've been supporting me so long, and pretty soon we'll be celebrating IFWhale's birthday. So that is definitely coming up very, very soon. Our master topic, please, Maestro. How to Reset, series episode 7. Now, we have been talking about the word reset for a very long time, actually, the whole week. And so a lot of people think that resetting is bad. It's not. Resetting is a way of starting over, it's a way of getting back to where you were, or it's a way of getting back to somewhere that's better than where you were. So, thinking about that for just a moment, I want to tell you that it's important that you have an understanding for what it means to reset. What it means to reset. So, for example, when we talk about reset, we could be talking about a connection. We could be talking about lots of different things. And reset can help us to get back on track to where we should be, right? To where we should be. And so that might sound kind of interesting, right? I know, ladies and gentlemen, that this can seem very daunting for a lot of people. But reset in its very primitive sense can be, again, as simple as, resetting your pen. You can even reset your point. If you're talking about plotting X and Y's, and we need to reset the axis to 0, 0 and the Y axis to 0, 0. So when we think about that, that's one type of reset. You can reset your diet. You can reset an exercise routine, kind of initializing it. You can reset a computer. You can reboot it. You can reset your life. You can reset just about anything. You can reset a washer, on a bolt. Okay. You can reset shelves like we talked about in the store. So there's lots to reset, and reset is I'll call it a phenomenon that really helps us to understand where we could be in life. Okay. Not where we currently are, but where we could be. Where we could be is pretty neat. Okay. Where we could be. Think about that for a minute. Where we could be. Where we could be. Where we could be. Where we could be. Where we could be, ladies and gentlemen, is just a thought. Have you ever played with dominoes before? Maybe you have. And the dominoes start to go, and then all of a sudden the dominoes like fall, right? So when they fall, we have to reset them. Also, when somebody is, let's say, on a journey, and maybe they're in their car, they're using their GPS, and they get off track, what do we have to do? We have to reset our orientation, our direction, our position to getting back on the correct X and Y axis so that we are not out of whack. Hmm. We can reset our voice as a tone. Okay. I will tell you that tone can be reset, a pitch can be reset. Okay. A tone, a pitch. You can even reset a kite. How do you reset a kite? Reset a kite. And so when we think about resetting a kite, how do you reset a kite that you fly? That might sound a little crazy. Actually, the way you reset a kite is by preparing it for a relaunch. So getting it ready to take off and things like that. But resetting in its very primitive nature really just talks about a perspective. We can reset our iPhone, right? We can reset our iPhone. We can definitely reset lots of different things in life, right? We can reset our position on a page. We can reset our position on a page. We can reset the pins on a bowling alley. Okay? Reset our pins on the bowling alley. I will tell you that resetting pins is pretty easy, but we talked about the process. When you roll a ball down the lane, okay, you roll the ball down the lane, and as you roll the ball down the lane, you will notice that the ball hopefully will hit the pins. Once it goes past a certain point, and it's going to either hit a pin or go in the gutter, it goes past a certain point. The basically the table will basically the sensors will come down to check you know which pin. There's even basically like I beams that come, laser beams that check, but then there's the physical that it can check to make sure there is nothing in that spot. And then once that happens, it sweeps away the dead rubbish, sees what's still standing, comes back up, and the pins are good to go, and then you bowl. So pretty simple. And then the ball comes back and you're ready to bowl again, right? Pretty simple, and you are ready to bowl again. So resetting pins, we can reset our hammer when we're trying to bang something in, like a nail or something like that. We can reset ourselves. We can reset our position in the chair, right? Maybe you're driving, you're not comfortable. You can just reset your position, right? Maybe when you're doing exercises, you do a reset, you make sure that you are on track. We can reset a computer. We can reset our mind. We can reset our beliefs. We can reset so many different things. We can reset so many different things in life. Think about that for just a second. Think about what that means to you. What does that mean to you? So I will tell you that it can be a little changing. Okay. It can be a little challenging. Think about resetting your mouse on the screen, the pointer. You could think about resetting a flag or a stake. Okay. Think about all these interesting things. And so when we think about them, it has a very interesting, I'm going to say, potential. Very smart, interesting potential. But what kind of potential? A potential that will let you see not only the entire forest, but see parts of it. Now, that's pretty cool if you ask me. But what does it all mean? It means that our life is full of resets. And if we can understand what a reset is, it's not negative, it's corrective feedback, okay? It's constructive feedback to get us back on the right direction. So a GPS system can do a couple things. It can tell you where you're going, and give you directions how to get there, and it can tell you how to get back on course once you're off course. But a lot of people, when you think about reset, they have this ego. Well, I'm better than everybody, so I don't need to change. A mother of success is understanding that change is inevitable. And when you keep adapting to change, the world becomes your oyster. So we talked about lots of things you can reset: game boards, from computers to our mind to uh, plumbing fixtures, um, to sensors, right? Timers, clocks. We can even reset the music. We can reset a song. We can reset a pointer to a certain location, reset it back to home. We can tell robots to reset. When we say reset to a robot, it basically means go home. What do you mean go home? That's the position that it was programmed to always go back to when we reset it or tell it to go home. That's pretty cool. So, what does all this mean to you by listening to this all week? Resetting is a vital component and a skill in our life that we need to master. If we don't master how to reset and how to regroup and retool, we're going to be forever on the sidelines, hoping and wishing that maybe we'll be able to figure it out. Resetting is something that you can embrace and get better at. And know that the more you do reset, the closer you're going to be to your goal. Because if you just make a tiny reset, you're going to find that you're going to make big resets in the beginning, but then you're going to make little resets. So you're not resetting all the way, you're just resetting a part. What I like to think about this is, if you think about, let's say, writing a document, and let's say, every time you write, you spend, if the document's 20 pages, you spend time and you get to like, let's say 80% of the pages, and by the time you get down to that, you're finished. But now next time you do it, maybe you're doing it a lot faster, but you're also maybe only stopping every 5 pages. So your mentality's changed, your skill has changed, your perspective has changed. And when we embrace a concept of reset, we embrace a world of learning. Now, if others tell you that they don't want to reset, they don't want to follow directions, we're going to be talking about a very interesting word next week. And I can't wait to share it with you. But before I do get to that, I want to thank you so much for tuning in, for sharing this out. But definitely comment below, tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this with everyone you know on social media. And then be sure to go to my YouTube channel, John Space, C Space, Morley, Y Space, Serial Entrepreneur. Look for that key phrase, help keep our content free. And make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a cup of coffee, a bowl of fruit, or even a savory dessert. Either way, we're going to be grateful for those pennies and dollars. We'll invest them into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, empowered, motivational content to change your life if you really want to. Remember, you can't change unless you want to. Have yourself a great rest of your night, and I will be coming back tomorrow. And remember to check out JCM Academy. That's jcmacademy.eventbrite.com for our first masterclass coming up in January. We'll be having them every single week. Take care. I'll see you guys real soon. Be well.